The Winds of Change DLC for Regiments came out almost a month ago already. It's currently sitting at a 98% positive rating after only about 70 reviews. I'm actually surprised that there aren't more reviews. Perhaps not a lot of people actually bought the DLC, or not a lot of people felt the need to review it. Either way, I totally forgot to highlight a big part of the Winds of Change DLC for me, the addition of the Netherlands. I wanted to wait until the public release of the DLC because in the preview or creator build I was given before the release, the voiceovers for the Netherlands actually weren't in the game yet. The Winds of Change DLC also added Canada and Czechoslovakia, which I both covered in videos already. Now the new Warpaths mode that is part of this DLC is arguably the most interesting part though, allowing players to create their own so-called operations. I've explained in depth how these persistent campaigns work, so I'd recommend one of the videos linked in the description for more info on those if you're new to Regiments. So obviously, being from the Netherlands, it is cool to see my own country back in video games, especially with fitting Dutch voice acting. Now Regiments joins Wargamer Dragon and Warno, though that will be in a future DLC, in adding the Netherlands. It is interesting that these are all Cold War RTS type games. Today we'll play a little bit of a Dutch Warpath campaign, potentially continuing it further down the line. The Dutch can pick from 3 different starting or a base regiments. Today we'll check out the 41e Panzerbrigade. I don't think the Dutch are specifically strong anywhere. If there's a specific national flavor, I must have missed it, and I'd love to read about it in the comments down below. With that said, let's just dive in, and it's very cool to see my home country in another video game. And I guess now we'll just have to wait for the Warno DLC to go live to get our hands on the Netherlands in that game too. Engage. Oh, we need to reverse these immediately. There's a lot of fire coming out here. I don't know if our leopards can even keep the fire up. Oh, never mind. That's one tank down. There's just a bunch of tanks. Thing is, okay, the infantry and their vehicles are not doing so hot in this situation. Leopards, maybe it's time to already remove these YPRs because they did lose a vehicle. So this way we can at least get them slowly repaired. And then we'll probably just push our mortars or our leopards up. And our mortars can probably keep firing. There is some sort of artillery. We don't have any long-range artillery. We don't have M109s or any 155 mils. We just have mortars, no helicopters, no air, no parrots. Just went for a full... Oh, I can probably reverse this actually and get them fully repaired. These YPRs mount up. Oh, no. You guys go back. You guys go back. We'll walk our YPRs in the cap. Start working on Delta, move our recon up, probably pretty aggressively. And I'm going to keep these recon here. Maybe we'll put them up a little bit more towards the actual objectives, but I'm not too worried about them pushing down here. I don't want them to do a flank from Kilo while I'm not looking.
Zone captured.
We've got the zone. Probably move up these leopards now, because we have eyes on. We should have a decent amount of firepower. Even turn my M113s. They do have some 20 mils on here. I was kind of hoping that we could destroy those couple of units left here with the AT. Okay, there we go. So we actually did not lose anyone of those leopards. Because if you do, you can get them back off the map. They'll get replenished, but it's better to replace them. Oh, there's actually some planes. That's good. That's good. I know they managed to drop a bomb. I actually am not sure what happened here. Those guys did get suppressed and panicked, but I don't know if they got shot down. It's a good thing I got that second AA unit, because now at least we know we're going to be dealing with some, well, enemy aircraft. And we'll get the other supply trucks over here, because clearly these guys are about to be running out of supplies. In the truck, that is, obviously. Now, our leopards are a little... Oh. Oh, no. I almost just did the retreat thing. I meant for them to face those tanks. But we're going to actually reverse them a little. I know we're kind of very close together here. I don't mean to be that close to the enemy or each other as well. I'm actually not too happy with the that worked out. I was kind of hoping my mortar would focus on those BTRs, but nah. Okay, we'll get them over here. When these supplies are done, we'll get them out of here. Our leopards do have a lot of suppression going on them right now. It's probably like the recoilless rifles that are doing a bunch of the suppression, and obviously artillery as well, which we can't really counter. Yes, I have 2 artillery strikes, but if it's worth artillerying an artillery unit, it's kind of a 50-50. It might be worth it just for the heck of it. Okay, the supply is done. They're going to go back to base. I could drive them back to base, but I feel like this takes not much longer or shorter, and this way at least I can get them back ASAP. And now we just have to wait for our leopards to get fully replenished. We do have, actually, here we go. This is what I was worried about. So we do have some interesting recon sort of counterattack coming in, but we do have our Gepards, and they're not going to be great, but against light armored vehicles like BRDMs and BRMs, perfect hit. These guys are probably not going to last too long. We'll get them back into the tree line, and we probably want to keep moving. One of these recon or infantry units should probably keep moving up on this side, because we just need to keep our guys pushing up so we actually can get some terrain. I'm honestly kind of so-so on the Dutch. I think it's cool to see my country in the game, don't get me wrong. But in a greater scheme of things, they're just a faction, and I don't think they are necessarily the coolest one ever. Again, I don't think they necessarily add an insane amount of flavor other than just, hey, there's another faction in the game, which is obviously cool. And it's cool for me, in my personal opinion, to see the Netherlands, obviously, being Dutch and all. But we'll probably keep the supplies with the mortars, just so they can keep themselves supplied and mostly repaired. We'll actually send the supplies over to the leopards, get them healed up a little bit. We have 8 minutes left. I would love to try to capture, one victory point, but we are kind of going towards... Initially, I said we're going to go over here. I think we're going to cut right, get India, Mike, and Hotel in the next 8.5 minutes. I think it should be doable. Again, like, why should you play the Dutch over, say, the Germans? Because, well, the Germans have leopards, the Germans have martyrs, the Germans have helicopters, the Germans have Fallschirmjäger. Granted, you can get Fallschirmjäger in this specific Dutch deck as a task force, but you don't get them until you upgrade the unit 3 times. Well, you have to buy them and then upgrade them twice. That's a lot of units we're actually facing right now. Kind of annoyed that our recon, did not see anything here. So we're going to get heavy artillery on that, pull my leopards back, because that's a lot. Oh, okay, that's a lot of hits that are just getting laid upon us here. At least we're getting some off-map artillery on the BMP-2s, because those are kind of scary. The BMP-2s themselves, as well as, of course, the infantry that they most likely will have around them. But there's like, what, a BMP, a BTR unit, so those are always going to have infantry as well. And there was another unit down here, so we're just not an ideal situation. I was really hoping that we get eyes on something with our recon here, but still nothing. Small... Oh, is that another unit? I don't know if they're pushing or if that's a stationary unit. I can't really tell. Okay, so there's the ATGMs. Those vehicles are gone. Focus here.
5 minutes
remaining. 5 minutes remaining. I'm aware. Remount. Oh, now we're getting ATGM from the side, it looks like. Yeah, right in this tree line. That's not good. We can try to focus on the BMPs as much as it goes, but it doesn't seem to be going very well. These leopards are probably... Yeah, they've actually lost one of their units. Face more towards this way. Get the supplies over here. If I can get these BMPs knocked out, this might be doable. I can actually now push, I think, into India relatively successfully. Might even be worth turning on the guns on these M113s, though we know there's some sort of unit shooting ATGMs from here. Those BMPs are now gone. So that could be worth pushing into. I kind of don't know. Hotel and Mike are now decapped, which is interesting due to the way the game mechanics work. Obviously, they got sort of cut off from the front, right? Because we cut the sort of the connection between all of their lines. But it also means if they do, say, capture Kilo, and we don't have Hotel, then India were to get cut off, and we lose India. So we kind of have to be careful here. I'm thinking it's worth pushing down to Hotel for the 60 operational authority that we get from it. The victory points we'll get eventually. Not too worried about them. We'll try to resupply those YPRs. Get the Pratts back up here to help defend the front. And then I think we're going to send... This could be very risky. There it is. At least we're going to be focusing all of our frontal armor towards this one unit. We can't really have eyes. Well, we didn't have eyes on it yet, so it's going to take a second. Actually, that's a fine. Okay, now we know that it's mechanized units. Looks like it's just some... Oh, actually, we're flanking. Those are BMPs, and that's one down. Hoping we can knock the BMPs out before we get too damaged. Hold. Oh, those are tanks. Those are tanks. They're dug in gold T-55s. Are we going to suffer here? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I did just drop artillery on them, so that was kind of expensive, maybe. We can push up here. I can try to get at least one of these caps. I'm going to focus or face. We're okay for now. Love to try to get both of these caps completed It might even be worth trying to get my T-55s or one of these T-55 units to try to go, or what am I telling you? Leopard 2 units. Wow, that was really bad. Leopard 2s to try to go over towards the Mike cap as we now push into... This is going to be kind of rough, I think. I wish you guys had... Oh, okay, we're going to just keep moving. We're capturing hotel. This is actually maybe doable. The YPRs, they're going to keep pushing in, and we'll try to go for Mike here. I'm assuming those T-55s maybe got destroyed. So one way to find out, right? And this actually might not be the worst situation ever, especially not if we can at least try to capture Mike. We do have some sort of units that are engaging us with like grenade launchers or something. Oh, we have another unit that just... Okay, 2 units are over here now. Okay, that's 3 units over here, I think. I wish our mortars could kind of just start shooting. Okay, hold and engage. We're going to capture... Okay, hotel's captured. Our leopards are currently busy, but it looks like these guys are actually facing the wrong way. So if our ATGMs could get sight shots on at least the tanks... Okay, there's a lot of units over here, actually. Oh, I need to reverse. That's not good. We cannot be losing the leopards like that. So we're going to reverse those out of here, even though they're painting or facing the wrong way. That's not good. Deal with the BTRs, who are almost done. Move our leopards up. It's going to be kind of a rush for this final moment. Get the leopards just out of here. Focus on that BTR. Oh, okay. Now they're also sending units over here. Oh, these are just recon. We're dealing with those actually pretty effectively, it looks like. Get these supplies out of here. Sector. Are we going to be capturing this in time? We have about 20 seconds. I think our leopards are going to have to get out of here. We'll keep our YPR sort of facing down here. 15 seconds to capture Mike. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. It would be an amazing last... What is that? We went from no zones. Oh, our Prats are going to have to reverse or retreat. Captured. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, okay, we even got it because we added a little bit of time. The time from capturing these zones actually managed to get us both hotel and Mike, which now means that we went from no caps to having, well, 3 for operational authority and 1 for victory point. This is what I was referring to. We can get the helicopters, but you don't actually get the Fallschirmjäger, and you only get 2 of them until the 3rd level, which is going to cost like 260... 365 points. We only have 256. It is pretty possible actually to get it. We can get some M109s though, actually get some heavy artillery, get some more leopards. There's a lot of options, but none of them are super appealing. Like, do I need leopard ones with an M106, or I just want actual artillery? It might be worth getting artillery because you actually do get recon with them, which is kind of crazy. Oh, this is a decision I wasn't sure if I had to make. I thought I was pretty set on this one, but now I'm thinking we're going to go with this one, because that is artillery, and then if we upgrade it once, we'll get... Can we upgrade them? No, we're just short on money. It might be worth... Is it worth upgrading them? Not. I guess we get slightly bigger unit. We get an extra unit. Is we'll upgrade them for 75, and we'll heal. And then we're at 1 operational authority. Pretty impressive, actually, if you ask me. But now we have some heavy artillery, and I'm going to upgrade them as soon as possible, probably after this next battle, so we get free recon, and we double our platoon size. Well, one of them gets 50%, one of them gets 100% more. So it means we have 4 M109s going loud the entire time. I did get these M109s, which is great. I am actually kind of excited for them. They're not the automatic artillery like the mortars. The smaller caliber units do automatically engage units if they spot them, in terms of like howitzers, artillery, mortars, and stuff. The smaller calibers do tend to engage enemies automatically, whereas the bigger ones, the actual, you know, M109s, I'm trying to remember like a Soviet artillery right now. I guess I can't really think of one, but if you have those, they will, like the Akatsia, for example, those will not automatically engage enemy units, unless you obviously tell them to. Now we are going to have to defend this a little better. I currently don't have anyone kind of watching this area. We do have these Gepards. We're currently engaging BTRs, advancing with Schützen, which is obviously not the best situation, I guess. But over here we're okay. We're going to push a little bit over to the left. Hopefully we can knock these. I mean, these BTRs are getting absolutely destroyed by, what, 2 twin 30 mils. It would be cool if we could shoot them a little more. Okay, that's good. That's 1 knocked out. The Leopards are doing a fine job here. The BMPs. Can we get these guys before they disembark? Oh, that's not good. We got to shoot them. Okay, there's only 1 more vehicle left, but they're going to have anti-tank right now. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Quickly, quickly, quickly. How have you not shot them yet? We're going to take any ATGMs, and they're... get is that enemy artillery? I actually can't tell if that's enemy or friendly artillery at this point. Okay, never mind. Those are gone. Kind of close, but our Gepard survived. But now I wonder how many actual camping or defending units are on Echo. That's why I would love to get the upgrade to my... Oh. Okay, we need to destroy these guys ASAP before they knock out my M113s. I would love to get that recon ability from the second artillery unlock or second artillery upgrade. The units I just got, for the M109s. Because it's a free recon every 2 or 3 minutes, I think it unlocks. Oh, they just started engaging, I guess. We'll just engage them then, I suppose. I don't know why they started engaging, but whatever, we'll make it work. M113s, they are engaging. These Schutzen and their BTRs should not have too much to do. And then when these guys are out of ammo, we'll retreat them. I'm actually not sure how expensive they are. We'll capture Juliet. Send these guys back to hold fire. Oh, no. Bad. Disembark. Oh, that was a very unlucky situation. We're going to be doing some massive damage to them. We didn't lose one of our vehicles. It's kind of the benefit of upgrading this unit. Artillery is going to be landing absolutely danger close. So I say artillery. It's like, what are these, heavy mortars, I guess, technically, right? They're like 122s or something. Actually, I'm not sure. Are these 122s? They're probably 120s based off their name. 17% ammo left. It might be worth pushing them up to one more sector to help with November. Okay, disembark. Our Leopard should be able to work on those T-55s because they're already done, like, almost completely. Push my YPRs in there. Those are, like, 1 or 2 shot. And then it might be worth resupplying all these units, although we did lose an extra vehicle, so now we're down to 3. We're going to be sort of securing
Zone
Echo.
captured.
Obviously, we can't capture it. We did capture Juliet, though, which is good. We went from 0 infantry units to having 4 of these, like, mech YPR units. And they're obviously going to be the main sort of pushing force that we can get our hands on in this situation. Might even be worth getting... Okay, our Leopards are going to be set up perfectly to deal with this sort of counter push. I don't even know what this is yet. We haven't even spotted it yet. Oh, there's just BMPs, it looks like. Yeah, they're probably not going to last very long on an open push against dug-in YPRs with infantry and ATGMs and some Leopards. That's perfect. Now, I think it's going to be our 113 C and V time. I'm not sure what C and V would stand for. In Dutch, the V might be like recon, as in verkenning. Though I'm not sure what the C would stand for. Like, I doubt it's for command. Also, that would probably be a K, the Dutch word for command. Oh, probably slowly reverse you. While we have the units that are going to be engaged. I kind of need to spot one of their dug-in units, so I can at least start to engage that. You know what? Our C and Vs are going to start pushing up, actually, and just get into a position. Our Leopards can knock these T-55s out, right? Question mark. I hope they can. They're suppressing them. That's perfect. I just want to get eyes on here so I have a target for my M109s. That's all I want. They are currently being engaged. It might just be from the T-55s a little bit. Okay, perfect. Leopards, we're going to push you up. Again, I just want to get eye on a single defensive unit that I can start artillerying, whether it's off-map or on-map artillery. Well, I think this is going to be a push-to-contact kind of deal for everyone involved, including the Leopards, the M113s over here. These Leopards, we're just going to see. And if we get eyes on, our recon are probably going to go off cooldown or off hold fire. Oh, there's a unit. Okay, that's not really worth... I don't know if it's worth artillerying because it's just T-55s, and our Leopards will make such short... Here, by the time they've fired their shots and honed in on the target, there we go. That's what we wanted. A little bit crazy, a little bit risky. Do this, do that, and then pull the YPRs back. We'll push over there later. We'll get another supply vehicle. I don't know if you're gonna... they're gonna survive, hopefully. We do have the M109s artillerying this mech unit, the flank on the BTRs, and then we have the actual off-map artillery on these BMPs. So I'm pretty sure the BMP, with the little dash next to it, means that these are BMP-1s, but they don't have the ATGM. Otherwise, if they did, I don't think it would have that little negative sort of dash next to their name. At least that's from what I've sort of deduced from playing, because I wasn't really sure, and I don't think the Regipedia explains it very well. If you look at the vehicles, you can kind of see, because this one also, this BMP2, also has this little symbol and is missing the ATGM that you would see on a regular BMP2. So I think that's what it means. A little dash means that it's missing, or maybe purposefully, because missing kind of sounds like it could be an accident, I guess, right? But I think that's... Oh, I probably shouldn't have driven through that. Oh, well. Let's see if we can get around that, I guess. And move both of these units up. One remount. Oh, we've actually got units that are pushing my YPR, so I'm pretty confident about that situation in the CQB with my ATGMs. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I gotta reverse them into the tank traps almost, because I don't want to get lit up. I need to get the M109 to engage this BTR, but we're getting engaged by some sort of ATGM from over to the flank. Disembark and advance. Advance, advance, and get behind the cap. These leopards are not going to do so good. I need to reverse them more because we're going to be getting flanked from everywhere. We're taking ATGM fire. This is really not good. This is unideal, to say the least. These M113s are too close now. These got to reverse and retreat. These leopards, you know what? It might be worth artillerying that now. Face and face. Okay, we've spotted them. It was kind of not the most ideal situation, just the way we just kind of drove into contact like that, but at least all of our units are mostly up. We got November. That's a good one. We're going to get Foxtrot, and then when we get Foxtrot, we'll immediately get Echo. Face. I keep pressing R. I press R because in Gates of Hell, I think R is to rotate. Here, R is to reverse, which, Gates of Hell, I would love to have a reverse key in the game. I know that they're working on it. I say working on it. I know that that's a thing they want to have down the line. It would just be really cool to have, because I think a reverse is such an important button to keep your... I mean, I just a completely different argument, different game, but how are we even going to... Oh, golf is irrelevant. It does not lead to Oscar, so we could technically... Okay, let's retreat or reverse these M113s before they get obliterated. I don't really care too much about those T-72s. We're not even going to bother with the far left side. I think we're going to clear those guys out and then push for Lima. I'm just going to try to get Gulf and Lima, but who knows? There could still be a bunch of units set up here. Same goes for Gulf, and there obviously is only 2 leopards in this unit. I prefer not to lose the... Oh, we did just spot some units. We don't know what they are yet. Get into the zone with them if we can. That is probably not good. We are capturing Gulf, though. Oh. Get artillery on that. We don't know what they are, but gonna get rid of them if we can. Disembark, disembark. Nice, they're gone. Can we at least neutralize them before the game's over? We probably aren't gonna capture either of them. I don't even know if it matters if you neutralize or not, but it might be worth trying. Artillery is landing from off the map. We're going to capture this, or at least decap Lima and decap Gulf. Okay, I think that was, greater scheme of things, pretty successful. Pretty successful. We can try to do one more battle in the same map. It's only going to be a tiny bit of one. This one's going to be worth upgrading to, though, I think. I think this is going to be very worth, just to get the recon and get double on the one M109 unit. Now, we want to get 30 points spent in signals, though. I think we're going to just get everyone that we can focused on Oscar here. Screw it. We're just going to go no recon. Actually, we have recon. What am I talking about? I literally have aerial recon. This is perfect. It's actually like all coming together right now. Get my supplies over here. Okay, we've actually seen all of their units. That's a lot of units to engage. Our artillery is currently out of range, which is unfortunate, but any damage we can do here, get this cap done ASAP. I do need to destroy this. I wish I had more cap points or special points, but I don't. And now we're completely in the dark. A little unfortunate. Do these guys have thermals though, right? Yeah, it says they have thermals. These guys already have thermals too, yeah. And what do we have? Just basic? Oh, even thermals? What? All my units have thermals here. That's crazy. I will just have to deal with them one at a time. There is some sort of artillery back there. They are knocked out. Let's get my leopards advancing. My YPRs, they're currently just getting absolutely blasted by artillery. So whenever these guys disembark, we'll push them into this little city. There's some units that are just being spotted. They're going to get obliterated, I would assume, mostly. That's a lot of fire coming in, actually, on us right there. I wonder if it is worth artillerying this one. I need to face left because I can't be too open to all of those guys. Our Pratts are engaging. Could even push my AA up at this point. I think it's not necessarily unuseful because the AA will cause some suppression and cause some good damage against infantry. There's only, so we killed 2 units here that we know of. I believe that there was 5 in total, so we killed 2. There's only 3 left, and we know one of them at least is some sort of annoying artillery unit. So we'll send my... Oh, the artillery is just blasting, which is awesome. So there's, what, 7 M109s over here now. That's fantastic, actually. Maybe the Dutch have this artillery thing going for them. I don't know. I mean, those guys are now gone. Might be worth pushing in here. I don't know. Is this going to be... It should be... Ooh, that's a big hit. That's not good. I wish my Leopards were actually engaging here. Use my Gepards at this point. Retreat the YPRs. It's unfortunate. It didn't work out. That's fine. Get more artillery. I don't need recon up here. I do want recon kind of up there as a quick heads up. I don't think that's going to matter. I really don't think it's going to change the battle. Even my M109s at this point can just kind of just keep pushing up already because it's pretty much over. There's a unit over there, but it's just a defending unit. So now we just have to clear up. Oh, we might have already cleared it up. This actually might be it. We've just kind of just won the battle, I think. I had to get used, I'll be honest, I had to get used to the Dutch. I think now I have an idea. It's kind of similar to the other ones, though. You just get tanks, get them to engage, take the brunt, flank with infantry if possible, or just here, push very heavily. There was really no reason for me not to do a heavy, big push right there, which means we didn't get a lot of operational authority for that win. Do I want more artillery or mortars? No, I have M109s now. So, I mean, do we want engineers? Not really. So it's really, I mean, we can get another set of a 5-man or a 5-vehicle platoon and a 4-vehicle platoon of Leopard 2s, which may actually not be the worst. Sorry, 3. I can give myself another 3. This might be a very interesting one to go full armor, or do I want some helicopter support? I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Maybe you guys can leave me some in the comments, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one.